So Alex Scott seemingly twerking for a move to Tottenham Hotspur, but I will give you my reasons why I wouldn't go for him. Guys, before we get into it, please do me the honor of liking the stream, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell notification so you know when all of my content is about to drop. I'm going to give you some other news as well, but let's start with Alex Scott. And he is twerking for a move to Tottenham, it seems. It seems. This is what's been said regarding Alex Scott. Alex Scott's first choice is moving to Tottenham Hotspur, and he is stalling for Spurs to enter the race. However, the Bournemouth midfielder is open to a move to Chelsea, and it follows up by saying, would you sell Bentancur, Bergvall and Sarr for Alex Scott? Guys, let me know what you think about Alex Scott. Would you be willing to get him in? Would you be willing to sell those three to get Scott in? Is he that good? Is he somebody that you think's a real needle mover? For me, I think he's a very good player. Listen, I think he's a very good player. And if we did sign him, I wouldn't be against it. But my reasons for not signing him would be A, Maddison. We have Maddison. He's going to be our new captain next season. And Scott and Maddison, they play the same position, right? So I don't see where Scott fits in. Secondly, and the most importantly for me, is this man. This man. And it is Luca Williams-Barnett. How much longer can De Zerbi ignore him? Because this guy, I think, has everything. Yes, I get it. He is young, right? He is young, I know. But listen, Wayne Rooney come into the Everton team, absolutely blew up at 16. Luca Williams-Barnett is 17. Every time I see him play, he's the best player on the pitch. And yes, again, it was a friendly. Second half against MK Dons, he came on. He ran the show. Now, I'm not saying he needs to be starting every week for Tottenham, but I think if we were to buy an Alex Scott, it really would stop the pathway. This is the new buzzword, right? The pathway. For me, this guy has to be in the Spurs squad next season. I would have him as cover for Maddison personally, and bringing in a Scott, though it would be fantastic. I really like Scott. I don't want to see Luca Williams-Barnett's pathway blocked by a player that we brought in for 65, 70 million pounds. That's just my opinion, guys. Let me know in the chat what you think. Would you bring Scott in? What would you do with Luca Williams-Barnett? Would you loan him out? For me, I'll be honest, I think he's good enough now. I think he's good enough now. I think he could shock a few people. I'm not saying start every game. Maddison's your man in now. But if Maddison's out injured or suspended or comes off, I'm quite happy to bring Luca Williams-Barnett on, guys. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. The next story is about Richarlison. Oh, it looks like he's staying, doesn't it? What a disaster. Richarlison is now poised to remain at the club beyond this summer window. The player has expressed his desire to stay and he wants to be part of the new Tottenham Hotspur project. It's like an X that just won't go away, isn't it? Guys, what do you make of this? Richarlison wants to stay and maybe Spurs are going to keep him. I don't know. Where do we go from here? We need a striker in with real quality. And if we're keeping Richarlison, then for me, we have to sell Solanke. One of them has to go this summer, and then the other one has to go next summer. One of them has to go. If we are keeping Richarlison, which I really hope we're not, then I'm sorry, Solanke has to go. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the Richarlison-Solanke situation. It's never ending, right? It's an absolute disaster. I would sell both, but I thought Richarlison was leaving. It seems like he may be staying now. If that's the case, surely we have to let Solanke go, or it looks like we're not buying a striker. And then what's the point? It's like buying an Armani suit and wearing holy Converse with it. A complete waste of time. The next story is regarding Lucas Bergvall. He has been linked with everyone this summer, and he's been linked with a move to Brighton. Brighton and Hove Albion are preparing to make a major push to sign Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Lucas Bergvall. Spurs' 60 million valuation is not putting off teams. Brighton ready to move, but Nottingham Forest still very keen. Guys, Bergvall getting a lot of attention from a lot of clubs, and it looks like Tottenham will get the asking price for him. I think Spurs will get around 60 million. And listen, it's a good price for Tottenham. It's a good move for Bergvall if he gets it, whether he goes to Brighton, Forest, or Newcastle. Three good clubs. And I think Bergvall will shine at either one of them. But listen, again, we haven't got enough midfielders, right? We've got too many midfielders, far too many midfielders currently. And some have to leave. And if that means Bergvall, then I'm fine with that, guys. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Another team interested in Bergvall. Do you think he goes? And if he does, how much do you think we will get? Obviously, he's gone off to New Zealand and Australia, hasn't he, with the team? So listen, I don't know. Seems like a bit of a waste of time if he's going to have to fly back. But listen, he may play over there, come back, and then get his move. We will see how that progresses. The next one is the story about Savinho. This one needs to end, and for me, needs to end now. I'm done with Savinho. And it says Tottenham are reevaluating their pursuit of Savinho after a sudden disagreement with Manchester City over the player's valuation. Spurs have led the race for the Brazilian winger across 3 transfer windows. City, who were initially pushing for around £65 million, apparently now want 80 million for Savinho. City are messing us about, guys. They really are messing us about. As far as I'm concerned, we move on. Savinho, he's not worth 65, but if we paid it, fine. He's definitely not worth 80. I wouldn't go anywhere near it. I would rather take a risk on a Götze from Ajax or a young player that's exciting in another league. The young Norwegian kid, I would much rather take a risk on them or pay £80 million on Savinho, whose stats in the Premier League pretty average. For me, that's where I stand with it. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about Savinho. Would you just pay the 80 million, get him in? Or like me, would you say, sod it, I'm going to find myself someone better? Guys, let me know in the comments what you think. And the last one is a little story about Van Hecke and Van der Ven. The bromance has started. And Van Hecke says that 4 or 5 years ago, when playing together in the under-21s, they said that they should start, they should play in the same team. And now, effectively, they are, because, of course, Van Hecke has signed for Spurs, and they will be playing together next season. Of course, in the Dutch team, Van der Ven plays more left back, but going to be interesting to see how they do next year in the Premier League. Our new Dutch centre-back partnership. I can't wait to see him in action, guys. I think we're going to have a fantastic season, but I am getting concerned about these front areas. Savinho deal looks off. Richarlison wants to stay. Guys, where do we go? Where do we go? We need front men. We need wingers. Let's hope Spurs do something. It's getting a bit concerning. Let me know what you think about Bergvall as well. And Luca Williams-Barnett. Do you think he deserves his chance in the first team this season as maybe cover for James Maddison? Or would you be okay with going out, spending 65, 70 million pound on an Alex Scott? Guys, drop a comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a fantastic day. And as always, come on, you Spurs.